Hi guys, welcome back. It's Siobhan. I'm here in my studio. This is the second video for my virtual open studio tour, the 2020 edition. This time I'm going to tell you a little bit, I'm going to try to tell you a little bit about how I go about making a painting. My work comes from within myself. It's very intuitive, and what that means is I don't have a plan when I start. I never know what's going to happen in the painting. It's kind of like a wave of energy comes from within me and I have to let it out. So what I do is I start between 3 and 9 paintings at a time, and I start them all in this kind of frenzy of energy. It's very impulsive. It usually starts with washes of color. Sometimes the paintings are all kind of in the same color family, and then sometimes they're really different. Like the group that I started last year, they're in a whole range of colors, all from yellow all the way up to purples. At least they are right now. That could change. But so like I said, I started those a year ago, and I'm calling them the Spectrum series. The reason that it takes so long to make a painting is because I work in oil, and oil takes a decent amount of time to dry, but also I'm painting the whole group of paintings kind of at the same time. So what I do is I'll be working on one painting, and then as that dries, I'm going on and I'm working on the next painting in the group, and then I'm kind of cycling through all of the paintings. So the whole process is very much going back and forth, like between high energy and low energy. Sometimes intense hours of detail with a really tiny little brush, and then other times big washes of color using a rag or a really big brush. I know the process is getting close to being done when everything kind of slows down, and I spend a lot of time just staring at the paintings. It's almost like I can't really remember painting them. But I don't want to give you the idea that I'm in some like altered state. I don't know if it's that. I don't really know. I mean, art's kind of a mystery. I think that's what makes it so interesting. It's really trying to connect with something outside ourselves that comes from within ourselves. There's a, it's hard to explain. Okay. Well, I'm hoping that gave you a little bit of an idea about how I go about making a painting. I know it's really hard. Sometimes it's really hard for me to explain and put words around it because the process is so intuitive. It just kind of comes out, and for me, it's really just keeping myself open to just letting it flow kind of through me.